National Eye Health Week is a great time when companies such as VitEyes try to promote a message for general eye health to people about the importance of having eye examinations, about the importance of looking after their eyes, taking steps at home, and the importance of a supplement such as VitEyes in helping to maintain people's eyes, particularly as we get older. Yeah, we're keen at VitEyes to understand exactly what people felt about their eyes, and particularly what they were worried about with their eyes as they got older, and whether people took steps themselves to help ameliorate the loss of vision. Some of the key things we found that sight loss was one of the things people most worried about as they get older, and it was the sense that people were most likely to worry about living without as they get older. And as a company, VitEyes is heavily involved with a condition called macular degeneration, which affects people as we get older. So this was something that we could easily understand. What was more concerning to us was that people younger, particularly the under 24s, were not having regular eye tests. And this is something that we're trying to encourage during National Eye Week, because VitEyes see that eye health should become something we're brought up with throughout our lives. And if regular eye tests become a habit, then that's going to only help avoid problems as we get older by having regular checks and keeping on top of things. One of the interesting things from a lot of surveys that have been done is that most problems actually are relatively simple to solve, and optometrists will help provide new glasses, which in a lot of people's cases is all they need. But they can also offer more specialist advice on supplements like VitEyes, for aging conditions or for dry eye problems, but can also offer then dietary advice, which we put our sort of message behind as well, that modifying your diet can make a big difference by just changing what you eat, excluding certain things and adding extra things in, but also stopping smoking, because that has a massive impact. You're 3 times more likely to get aging conditions like cataracts and macular degeneration if you smoke. And the benefit from taking a supplement like VitEyes is going to be almost wiped out if you're starting smoking, if you're using smoking as well. So a good message there for people. That's correct, and some of it's environmental and some of it is what we do to ourselves, and those are the messages that at VitEyes we're trying to get across, that it's not all about just luck. There are things we can do to help ourselves. That's correct. There's a lot of evidence that what we take, either through foods or through supplements, can make a big impact on our general eye health. So we need to cut down on saturated fatty acids, so through red meats and processed foods, and then to increase our intake of vitamins and minerals through foods like spinach, broccoli, sweet corn. They're all believed to be good for eye health. But also taking oily fish 2 or 3 times a week has been shown to be great for our eyes as well. And then either for those people that find that very difficult, or as a top-up, and people in certain groups, supplements like VitEyes are ideal to add that extra bit of nutrition in there. There's a lot of benefits that have been shown with supplements such as VitEyes 2 and VitEyes Omega Blend, which can help ameliorate conditions. They're not an alternative for a healthy diet, but VitEyes 2 is based on the age-related eye disease study that was carried out in America, and it showed that a very specific combination of high-dose vitamin C, E, zinc, copper, lutein and zeaxanthin can help stabilize the changes in macular degeneration and reduce the progression to advanced macular degeneration, where vision loss becomes more serious. So that's an ideal one, that with macular degeneration expected to rise dramatically over the next 20 or 30 years and become one of the leading problems for sight loss, is a key message. But also VitEyes Omega Blend is a more general supplement that contains a very specific combination of omega-3 and 6 that has been shown to be potentially beneficial for people with dry eyes. So it can help reduce the irritation that people suffer, and can be a benefit there as well. Certainly do. We wouldn't say a supplement is ever an alternative to trying to eat as healthily as possible, but the doses of vitamins in the supplements like VitEyes are very high compared to what you would normally get in the diet, and have been used in the trials at this level. So it's important that if you're in the groups, so you've got a high risk of developing macular degeneration, or you're in the early stages of macular degeneration, that these very targeted supplements are what you need to take. A lot of the products you can buy on the market, if you're going to take a supplement, will be advertised for eye health and will have some of these ingredients in, but they don't have the same targeted doses that have been used in the research. So it's important to choose one like VitEyes that has got the exact dose in. and you can check out a good comparison at viteyes.co.uk. For information on our Viteyes range, you can go to viteyes.co.uk, and there's a great website as well called arids2.org.uk. That's AREDS, the number 2.org.uk, which has some great information on the latest eye health research for vitamins and how that can help eye health.